Manila. You know the song? What's that? Let's see your geography, landscape, topography, huh? What are those things that seems like? Is that a mountain? Is that a volcano? Anyone who
It's
can
a mountain.
guess? It's a mountain, right? And within this region, Taal volcano. Here, can you please read? What map is this? Laguna. Because in Laguna, that is the birthplace of the man named Jose Rizal. Can you please repeat the name?
Jose Rizal.
Jose Rizal. Remember that because this park is named after Jose Rizal. So he was born here on the 19th. Yeah, 19th of June, right? 1891. Okay. Yes, he lived there. Oh, let's go to the shade so we can continue. The star of the tour is, what's his name? Rizal. For sure you've heard that man. And he was born in what province? Laguna. Okay, in Calamba, Laguna. So, we're talking about names again. And can you still remember what's my name? I'm teacher PJ. So before we continue, I wanna know you. Can you please try to introduce yourself to me? Who wants to
go first?
Your name is?
Guys, I'm not gonna.
Enzo D D D D D.
Enzo D.
Enzo D. Lucas. Louder. Rosie. Haley. Sophia. Do you see one?
Introduce yourself.
And you are?
And Ellie. Louder. Dylan. Nice meeting you guys. Right? So, and our teachers and of course our guardians. Thank you so much. Once again, welcome to the Rizal Park Luneta. Today, we'll talk about a little bit the life of the man. You know, he had a very amazing life, you know. So it's short, but it's really truthful life. So I hope that you will really learn from it, okay? Because he's here on this part. Yes. Come on, this way. Guys, this way.
Teacher
This
PJ.
way.
Teacher PJ.
Yes. I think you brought some food. You'll have picnic.
It's hot. Very hot.
Is it hot? Really hot?
It's not that hot. You're just used to the cold because you're a penguin. Yeah. You know what? Actually,
Living in the Arctic. So how's your blood going?
yeah, you are my
Good.
Please stop, Lucas. I'm in the middle of videoing.
Like, no thank you.
Are you YouTubing? Yes, I am.
You ready?
That's what I don't have anything.
When are we gonna make a movie?
Let's say mabuhay.
Mabuhay!
Mabuhay.
You didn't say that I had to bring
Which shirt?
Your uniform shirt. You're not wearing anything. Yes, I did.
My dad literally sent the thing that they said, and there's nothing about clothes.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Wow. Okay, semicircle again. Here, closer. Yes, closer.
There's no litter.
Yes, it's good, right? So closer, everyone. So primary house Manila. Mabuhay, right? So when I say waterfalls, you need to do this. Waterfalls.
No, thank you.
Right now we need to do that. Okay, let's try. Okay, waterfalls. And it means we need to We need to
Listen.
listen. When someone is talking, you will. When you are talking, I will.
Listen.
Is that fair? Yes. So is that good? Is that good agreement?
Yeah.
So once again, Primary House Manila waterfalls. Right. So can you please look at to your left? Oh, they don't know their left. Look at to your left. Look at to your right. Inhale. Exhale. Welcome to the only two breather here in Manila. The lungs, oh sorry, we need to move a little bit. There's a movement.
Okay, where's the chair, Julio? I need it.
There's only two lungs
it's
here
in the car.
Manila. Because sadly, we don't have many trees anymore in this city. They cut it down. So sadly, that's why if you notice, pollution is so bad in this city. So when you breathe, you're not actually breathing fresh air, but actually it is
Pollution.
pollution, right?
Yeah,
Too much carbon dioxide. But here, let's try again. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Fresh air because we still have a lot of trees. And this place is very old land. And this place was developed in the earliest of our very first colonizer. Let's see then if you can still remember your Philippine history. We have three foreigners who occupied this land.
Oh, I know
So,
that.
Me.
Very good. Let's have a crash course. The first one.
U.S.
Very good, but it's on the second
Spanish.
spot.
Spanish.
What's the first one?
Spanish.
Very good. The Spaniards,
Japan.
followed by
Japan.
Japan.
U.S. and then later on
Japan.
And you will see how they changed the course of history in this place.
And they've been colonizing more than 300 years.
Yes, very good, so advanced. So they colonized us 300 years. So look at the old photos of this place. Wow. Look. I want you to look. Okay. Wow, nice vlogging. Look at this. This is the fields of this place. It's just like an esplanade, right? Where they do walking, then their carriages are here walking around. But sadly,
Did you get
look, this is an old photo of what happened? Right? Look. Right? So they have horses, right? The carriages are here. It looks like the Manila Polo Club, right? But Manila Polo Club was developed also during the American time. So here, they use this as a place of leisure. But can you hear me? Can you hear me? But they also use this land for a different spectacle. What's that? Sadly, this place is an execution site.
Oh my.
Many people died here.
Where did you die? It's the exact place.
I'll tell you later. Are you excited? So then, this place is so important.
Oh look.
But
What's that?
sadly-
What's that stone?
Again? Oh, okay, I'll answer immediately that question. Why there's a marker with the tree? Because this three trees, you'll see the other two, was planted by different presidents. Starting from Corazon Aquino, right? Who's the next president after Corazon Aquino?
I don't. That is
US. Oh, what's the next one?
Obama
Fidel.
muna na.
Very good, Fidel Ramos. That's how. US. Are you voting for the US election this November? Right? And next, after Ramos? Estrada. So to answer our vlogger's question, the marker says there that this is a presidential tree. You want to be a president?
So nobody's cutting down the tree? So
Right.
nobody's cutting down the tree?
No, that one they cannot. They cannot.
Can I
right?
plant a tree by accident?
Again?
Can I plant a tree by accident?
here, just join the tree planting here during Harbor Day. Have you heard that? A Harbor Day. So, but anyway, let's ask why. What's the name again of this park? Where are you when you pin
Rozel
it?
Park?
Very good. It's Rizal Park. But this is actually also called Luneta Park. Can you please repeat?
Luneta Park.
Luneta Park, huh? So what? Rizal or Luneta Park? So they're actually the same because this place is also called Lunet. Okay? What's Lunet? Right? Have you been to the walled city of Intramuros?
Yes.
Raise hand. Raise hand. I've been to Intramuros. Oh, a few. Have you seen the walls?
there next.
Oh, you'll go there. So it is a walled city created by the Spaniards. And outside that city is a land called Lunet. And this is that place. They also call, yes?
Well, the wall is also
Do you
the
like walls?
well, it's the same design of the same wall I saw in Spain.
Yes. Why? Because who built it? The
Yeah.
The Spaniards. So executed. They will answer Bagong Bayan. Now you know because the Spanish name is Nueva Barrio. Now, where aerial view of Luneta before? Look, this one very good. This one, okay. Let's see your world geography. It looks like what? Aerial view. Anyone? So familiar in the Big Apple.
Where's that?
In the city that
Where's
never
Central?
sleeps. I have a lot of clue.
New York.
Very good. New York, New York. What park is in New York?
Central Park.
Very dear, because look, they just patented it from the Central Park. Look, the vlogger is really interested in that. Okay, vlogger. Look. Oh, can you see? They patented it from the Central Park in New York. But they wanted to create this land like, because you mentioned Obama, you mentioned Biden, and they swear their oath as president in the Bible. Where?
Obama una na.
In the Washington Capitol Hill, because that's their plan. Look, this is supposed to be their plan of the entire Luneta, like the Capitol Hill. Oh, look, vlogger, look. This is a recreation of the supposed to be plan of the entire Luneta. Look, very much familiar because it is a reproduction of the Capitol Hill, the Washington Mall, right, in the US. Because they want Manila to be like New Rome, new city of USA, right? So they believe to a certain belief of a manifest destiny. That what's their dream and belief during that time? That we should help the Filipinos to be civilized. So they say we're not civilized. That's why they call it, immortalized by poem, white man's burden. Can you please repeat? White man's
Burden.
from the word, they are white, they are Americans, and they have a burden. What's that? The Asians, the Africans, the non-Americans should be uplifted from barbarism, right? Or uncivilized, because they said we don't know how to, we don't have education, we don't have form of government, so we will teach you. That's why the Americans' goal is to introduce education, and sanitation. Okay? Primary House Manila, still listening? Yeah. Are we still mabuhay?
Bye-bye!
Very nice. Oh, look. What happened? Where's this? Can you see it? Look at your left again. Look at your right. Where are these buildings? Wow, so mom is so good.
Wrecking ball! Wrecking ball!
Sadly, they were never rebuilt. We never built this building, right? Because something will happen. Who's our first colonizer? Spanish. Then who developed this part? Americans. Who will be the next? Japan. 1942. Something will happen in this land. The Japanese will invade Manila. War will happen. So every construction will stop. Yes.
It was built.
And they never.
They never built
Yes,
it.
only 2 buildings. Now the National Museum of Fine Arts and
So this is National Museum of
yes,
Fine Arts
and Anthropology. These 2 buildings later, but you can't see right now. Right? Only 2. Yes, question to our
see them.
vlogger.
So, if I...
You're
So,
good, you're
we
so
actually know a house
Uh-huh.
that has been bombed by the Japanese.
Where?
In somewhere around Quezon.
Quezon from the ancestral house.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
it was
ancestral
invaded
house.
by the Americans.
Okay.
So look, pretty much like the Capitol Hill, right? Look at the recreation. Oh, look. Oh, look, very much like the right,
Have you been to
Capitol
the
Hill,
National?
right?
It's
Very
beautiful
sad.
building.
Yeah, they have
Right.
weddings and stuff there now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we'll
Okay,
move.
we need to move now. Primary House Manila. Mabuhay! Are you learning?
Yeah.
I think you're not. Are you learning?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's move.
I'll see you in a second, guys.
Again. Okay.
I could put some fish in it.
Okay.
Enzo.
Mabuhay! How's the heat so far? Is it mabuhay?
Mabuhay!
I want you to look at this marker. Oh, look at my hand and where it is positioned. It is pointing out to that marker. Yeah, look at it. Right. So I'll go there
This one?
so you can see me. Okay. Thank you. So look at this marker. So what's so special about that marker, huh? Right? So look at this. Yes.
I memorized that chair. It's where it's the chair they used to execute people.
Wow, he's so advanced. Let's give him a clap. Very nice.
Can't clap properly, but I'm clapping.
Right? do you know bagsak in Filipino? The clap. One clap. Can I see? Right? So in Filipino we call it bagsak, but do you like to fail? That's the can we change it to taas? When I say to one taas, it's a clap above your head. Isang taas? Oops, isang taas? Dalawang taas? Yeah, so change. So Filipinos love bagsak, but let's change it to taas. Okay? So look at this. Right? So here, you're looking at a very important marker. Let's have first a review. This land is for leisure and also for execution. And did you know, during the Spanish occupation, they converted the natives of this land to what religion?
Christian.
To
Christian.
Christianity, specifically to Roman Catholicism. Oh, sirs, they are from the Order of Rizal, Knights of Rizal.
Hello.
Right?
Hello. How are you doing, guys?
Yes. So they are. I'll discuss our group later.
Good.
The one who follows the teachings of our national hero, Dr. Rozel.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. So anyway, so again, so we are converted to Roman Catholicism. Oh, picture first.
1 second.
We'll be back in a second.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, I have a question. What's the name of this country?
Philippines.
Why?
Philip person.
Why? Besides from religion, very good. The king is named
Philip.
Felipe. In English, Philip, but in Spanish, when the Spaniards arrived, they never discovered us, okay? They just arrived here in 1521. Right? So they arrived here 1521 with Ferdinand Magellan, right? And they named these islands in honor of the prince, not yet king, soon to be king of Spain, Felipe of Asturias. Or simply Philip in English. That's why the name of these islands, de las Islas Filipinas. But when the Americans arrived here, they said, oh, let's just change it to the Philippines. Okay? Now you know why with the article the Philippines. Okay? Are we still mabuhay?
Mabuhay!
Okay, now you know why our name is Filipinas. So two things, they give our name, they give our religion. So, but what happened to the natives of this island? Are we treated fairly during the time of occupation?
No.
Are we really free?
No.
Right? Are we eating properly during the time?
No.
Can we say what we want? Is there freedom during the time?
No.
What did you call the natives?
Yes, they are called. Very good. They are called Indio second-class citizen. They will never treat you properly. Now, the natives saw an opportunity. Now, I think you will treat us properly if we will enter the seminary. Anyone who knows what's a seminary? Yes, it's part of the church where you can become a training. Very good to become a priest. Remember what's the greatest contribution of the Spaniards? They influence us there? Religion. So they said, oh, let's become a priest.
So I don't.
So
get
that they
paid.
will treat
So
us
my videos don't
fairly
get paid.
too. What do you think? We
Well,
also
you
treated
did-
our
you chose
priests,
to
our
not wear
native
that.
priests, our Indio priests
You
also
chose to.
properly. What's the answer? Can I hear? Yes or no? No. They also never treated even the Filipino priest, right? In equal of the Spaniards. So this is the proof. Look at it. This marker shows a very pivotal moment, important moment in our history. Why? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Are you listening? In that very spot, are you listening?
Yeah.
In that very spot, 3 priests were executed.
The father Buddha.
Yes, very good. Priest. Remember, they are friends with the Spaniards. But no, even just because they are what? What's the term? Indio. There's an uprising in Cavite and they are looking for someone to blame. And they just point their fingers to the 3 fathers. Why? Also to show to the people, you Indios, if you want to revolt, it will happen to you.
They killed them because the Spanish thought they were part of a spy. Like a spy, like
Yeah, well, very good. I like this, right?
kind of society to like defeat the Spanish.
Well,
Yes,
there
the
seemed to
secret
be
society.
there
But are
was
they
a
actually
society.
part of it? Do they play? Very good. So they are
Innocent.
innocent. Look at it. Isn't it? When you're innocent, you should be set free. And you should receive justice. Is this justice? Primary House Manila, is this justice?
No.
No. Now you're looking at how terrible the condition during the Spanish time. That even though you're a priest, as long as you are in Dio, you can be executed without fair trial or justice. Now, the older brother of Rizal, who's our main character? Jose Rizal. The older brother of Rizal, his teacher is one of the priests. Burgos, very good, you mentioned. They are collectively called Gombursa. What is Go? Gomez. Burgos and Zamora. They are three priests. Now Burgos, right, is a teacher in the oldest university here. Might be you want to study there soon. University of Santo Tomas in That's why it is located in España, Manila, right? Did you get it? The correlation? Now, but anyway, so the older brother of Rizal, Pasiano, is a student of Burgos. And Pasiano went home to where? What's their province? Oh, you forgot the map. It's so big there. What province? Very good, dear. Laguna. He went home to Laguna and told his little brother Rizal, called him Pepe. Do you have a nickname?
No.
Are you don't have a nickname? Right? Jose Rizal's nickname is Pepe. He called him Pepe, and you know, he told Pepe these terrible stories. And now, Pepe, how young are you? How young are you? What's your age?
How old are you, Sophia?
Yeah, you always use young. How young are you too? Not to discriminate the old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how old are you? 10.
9.
9. Very good, 9. Let's remember that age 9. How old? 10? 12? 12? So my teacher ba? So some of you? Enzo?
How old are you?
How old? 11. This event happened when Rizal is just in your age, 9 years old. When they executed, how many priests?
3.
3.
And one of them was his teacher.
Yes, so when Rizal heard the story from his older brother, did you know what is Rizal's dream?
What?
He wanted to become a priest, a Jesuit priest, Ateneo, because he's studying in Ateneo Municipal. So my dream, Rizal said, my dream is to become a priest. And then when he heard, what happened to the 3 priests? Executed through a garrote. Sadly, I cannot show it to you, but it is so vile. Do you know what's the greatest invention of the French? We call it guillotine. It is swift, clean, and fast. And then, but you know, there, can you see that logo at the top? Can you see a chair?
Yeah.
You will sit down to that chair. And I will just describe it really quickly, but not
And then you
detailed.
get slide.
Not yet.
No.
They will put
Listen.
2 metal bars to your neck. Then there's also a very sharp, right, metal in one of the bars directly to your vertebra or to your neck, and they will slowly encapsulate until your neck breaks.
Can you do it
So-
with the cheetah?
No. So it is really brutal because it is really brutally killing you slowly, torturing you. Unlike the guillotine, fast, clean, right? But here, they want you to suffer. That's how bad the situation is. Yes, Mr.
Well,
Blogger.
the difference from the guillotine is when your head gets sliced off, it actually won't hurt.
That's why
Fast.
you say it's fast.
Right? But here, you will feel everything, all sufferings. That's why when they are experiencing it, they are begging, kill me.
I
Kill
forgot
me
to bring my
immediately."
water. Can we go
Right?
back?
So that's the sad
Okay, we'll take a
part.
break now and buy water.
Okay, so do you want to have a drinking break first?
Drinking break.
Break time!
Yeah, break.
Oh my gosh!
Are good ano po.
Kaya, kasi lang slow na.
So we'll discuss them later.
Yeah. We should be
That's how many times our my national hero got shot.
What, 5 to 10
We need snacks. There's alcohol.
character? Jose Rizal. That man, right? Remember, what's his first dream? His first dream is to become a priest. But later on, at around age of 11 or 12, it will change because his mother will experience an eye problem, a cataract, catarata. So, Rizal's dream will be shifted. He wanted to become, can you please tell me what's the term for
Doctor.
a doctor of the eye? Anyone who knows? Yes?
Eye doctor, Dr. Eye.
Yeah, is that the term for
Mr.
the doctor?
Eye,
The
doctor,
eye
doctor.
We called it very good. Ophthalmologist. From the word optics, optal meaning the eye, vision. So he will be an ophthalmologist. Now, at least they have some resources because they own some lands in Laguna. His brother will send him abroad. So do you want to study abroad someday for college? So Rizal will study right after in Ateneo and after in UST, he will go to Madrid. Where is Madrid?
Enzo, where's Madrid?
Where's Madrid?
Enzo,
Where's Madrid?
Spain.
Very good. Then later on you will travel to Berlin. Berlin is in Deutschland, Germany. Oh, we need that later. We need that later for the reenactment. So he went to Spain, then to Germany to finish his studies because he wanted to become an eye doctor. You
Doctor.
call an eye doctor?
Doctor. An eye doctor.
Ophthalmologist.
Ophthalmologist.
Right? But when he was in Europe, something is happening in the Philippines. Just like what happened to the three priests. The Spaniards is not treating the Indios, right, properly. And now it is more cruel. Right?
wanna be Rizal later?
Right? So, it's cruel. It is forced labor, heavy taxes, and you cannot say anything bad against them. Now, if someone is treating you poorly, what will you do?
Run away.
Oh, I'm asking. Run away. Again, I'm asking you, what if someone is treating you poorly, badly, mistreating you?
What will you do?
What will you do? So just,
Are you gonna be okay with it?
Teacher Lily, look, there's something on your bag.
huh?
Look at your bag.
Oh, of course, you need to voice out. Tell to that person, you are treating me badly, and you should demand proper, right, apology, right, and change of behavior. So the Filipinos are started now to demand, hey, Spaniards, you are treating us badly. We need
Mom,
change.
Can I please have the
So they
extension?
ask for change. Now, I have a question. Are you listening? Are you listening?
Yeah.
Do
Mom,
you
power
think
bank.
when the Filipinos ask for change, they listen?
No.
Do you think when the Filipinos ask for change, they listen? The answer is no, no, no. They never listen. That's why it reached Europe. Rizal heard what's happening in the Philippines. Now, what can, considered an OFW, overseas Philippine, how can he contribute or how can he ask for change when he is actually outside the country? What's the best way to send the message? Viber? Messenger? IG? WhatsApp? TikTok? How to send the message during the time? Good! You need to write. And it happened, Rizal is a really good writer. Anyone who loves to write, create stories, poems, right? Wow, creating good stories. So he wrote his first novel. The title is... Ayun eh. Ay, mula kay ma'am pala. The first novel is Noli Me Tangere. Tangere, how they pronounce it the others, but for the sake of that, we use Noli Me Tangere. And the meaning is, touch me not. Why? Because he is talking about a cancer, a social cancer that's happening in the Philippines. Corruption, abuses, human rights degradation. And who is the traitor and who's doing that? Of course, the Spaniards, right? So, that's why he titled it, Touch Me Not. Don't touch the Filipinos because you're corrupting them, abusing them so much. Now, he's asking for reforms in that book. But do you think it's written in Spanish? Are you listening?
Can I have a spray?
That's right. Do you think the Filipinos during that time can read Spanish?
Yeah?
Very good. No. He said, right. Ordinary Indios cannot read Spanish. Oh, I thought Rizal wanted to wake up the people and ask for change, demand for reforms. But you are communicating to the people who can't understand Spanish. Do you think who is his audience? Who is the main audience of Rizal? Why he wrote that in Spanish? Is it the Filipino people? He wrote it for the Spanish authorities, to the priest, to the, right, to the Spanish civil government. And when they read it, what are you writing?
What?
So, they got furious because he detailed in his novel how corrupt they are, how abusive they are. So, they wanted, go back home, and you will face whatever you, what deserves you. But do you think he will go home after receiving that threat? Of course he will not go, right? So he didn't stop that. He wrote a second volume. Have you read Harry Potter? There are 7, but Rizal only had 2, right? He's supposed to have the third one. He wasn't able to finish. So the second is El Filibusterismo, from the word filibustero, meaning enemy of the state. Now, in his second book, he is no longer asking for reform, but he is now demanding for revolution!
Revolution!
Everyone say revolution! So he's now asking for revolution. A total cut from the Spaniards. You're not treating us good. You are not taking care of us like a son or a daughter. So, total cut ties from the Spaniards. Revolution. Okay? So with that 2 books. Now,
I know that.
Primary
That's
House
not bad.
Manila, are we still mabuhay?
Mabuhay!
Do you think what will happen if he wrote against the Spaniards? Will they be happy?
No.
Will they, when you go home, will they give you a red carpet treatment? No, right? A different red carpet. So, they branded him, of course, someone who is instigating sedition. Or it means someone who wanted to bring down the government. So, Rizal is now a criminal. But is it true that he is a criminal?
No.
Is it true, Primary House Manila? Is he a criminal?
No.
To the eyes of the Spaniards, he is. But in terms of morality and in terms, right, of righteousness, is he really a criminal?
No.
He is just asking for what? Reforms and change because of what the Spaniards are doing to the Filipinos. Now, finally, the man will go home, right?
Luckily, I wasn't.
Yeah, luckily we never saw that event. So what happened? So later on, they will send him to Zamboanga, to the Pitan, right? He will have an exile first. They will throw him there. Now, he is in the Pitan, right? And he continues to do his right and also to do his profession as an ophthalmologist. You know how famous he is? Even in Hong Kong, they heard there's a good doctor in the Pitan. So some Chinese and some immigrants from the British Hong Kong during the time will go to the Pitan. And are you listening? Are you listening? Someone will go in the Pitan with his tito. And the name of the, right, that woman accompanying his tito is Josephine Bracken. And Josephine Bracken will be Rizal's common wife after so many other, right? Because Rizal. Did you get it? Rizal
Oh my
has
God.
a Riz, yes. That's no cap, okay?
What's Riz?
Because Rizal, right? So many different countries in Europe. And sadly, he will ghost them. Right? Sadly. So he will just ghost all of them. Right? Left behind. Because Rizal is so guapo, right? He has the Riz. Now you know why he's named Rizal. Right? Because he has that charisma. But anyway, he will meet, what's the name of the lady? Josephine. Josephine. It's hard to pronounce, but it's Bracken. Can you please repeat? Josephine
Bracken.
Bracken. Josephine Bracken will be his quote and quote, the common law wife of Rizal. But there's a lot of speculation. That's for college discussion for you guys, okay? If it is valid. Anyway, they are in the Pitan, and you know, Rizal can write, remember that? He's a good writer. He's also a doctor, right? But he's also a polyglot and a polymath. Wow, what do you mean by that? He can speak so many languages. Guess, how many?
How many do you think he spoke?
9.
9. Higher.
Higher
2.
than 9.
560.
Oh, no. Higher than 9. Any guess? 10. Higher.
11.
Higher.
12.
Higher.
13.
You're guessing every. Give me a number.
13.
30.
60.
36. 36.
Lower than 36.
Lower than
13.
But higher than 19.
20.
20. Higher than 20.
21.
Higher than 21.
22.
22. Rizal can speak how many languages?
22.
22. Of course, the native, now we call it Filipino, inspired mostly from Tagalog. Of course, that's his basic. And he can speak, of course, Spanish. He can speak, of course, German, a little bit of Latin, Greek, and so many other European and Filipino languages. Rizal can speak how many languages? 22. He's a writer. Remember? He's a doctor. He can act. You know, when we visit National Museum soon, right? You will see his sculpture. He can do sculptures. He also paints. And when he is in the Pitan, he even designed a dam.
Did he make himself?
No, at least he didn't recreate himself. There's no AI during the time. But imagine that,
My neck.
right? So he can also, and of course he's a teacher. And guess what? Do you want a fun fact about Rizal?
What?
When he is in isolation, in exile, he even won a lottery. He won a lotto. Rizal is so lucky. He won a lotto. So what did he do with the money? Noble that he is.
Spend it.
Of course, spend it.
Spend it to the poor people.
Oh, correct. Why? He built a school there. And until now, that school is still operating in Kapitan. Now a public school in that area.
It's raining there.
Okay, we have umbrella, right?
Oh, wow. But because we are under a very good umbrella, we're not experiencing it. That's why I love the environment. It can protect you to so many things. Right?
Rain's coming.
Rain is coming. Let's prepare a little bit.
Yeah, we all have
Before we
umbrella.
continue, bring out your umbrellas. You need to be ready.
First drop.
Just to make sure, because soon it will drip away from the...
It's here. It's here.
Yes. Oh, primary house, Manila. Mabuhay.
Ahoy.
Now, okay, let's stand up a little bit because I want you to really look at this. Okay, but we need to wear your cup, bring your umbrella.
Here, Julio, and ate. Lucas, where's your, give me your bag.
Make sure you bring your bag in.
Ayaw mo na to. Your bag, Lucas. Forget your bag, Enzo. I'll hold it for you.
Did you get that one?
Here,
Lucas,
I need to have a seat
So it's your butt. Hey, can I borrow your gun, Luca?
near to the monument,
No.
the sculpture.
That's now.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
Here, I want to show you something funny. Well,
Can you read it? No. Rizal was executed by... Can you read it? The
Looks
first
like a
Rizal
game,
was
even though it's just a
executed.
statue.
Can you read it?
yeah.
It's there in the plaque, right? In the commemorative
In the
plaque,
video.
right? So, okay, are we all here now? Oh, yeah. So, everyone, this is a very important and sacred site for the Republic. Why? Because in this very
Attacking the
spot,
soldiers.
who's our main character?
Like a video
Jose
game.
Rizal. Why they named this park Rizal Park? Because in this very spot, Rizal,
Died.
very good. As you can see here, when Rizal went home, had an exile, had a mock trial in Intramuros on the 30th of December, right, 1896. They will now finally do the execution of Rizal through, not garrote, not a while ago, the garrote, but through firing
Gun.
squad. Tell me, how many lines do you see? How many lines of men?
4.
3.
With guns, there are 2 lines, right? So the first in line are actually Indio-Filipino. Second in line are pure Spanish mestizos. It means when, if and only if the native Filipinos will not pull the trigger, if they will not kill Rizal, the Spanish guards will kill the Filipino guards.
Why?
Now, I want you to pay attention, right, to that specific scene. Look at my hand. It is pointing to a specific tableau on that side. Can you see it? Look at my hand,
Yeah?
right? Rizal seems like, right, with 2 guys. It's
There's a
actually
bird on the hand.
Yes, that's actually a doctor. Did you know at least before Rizal's execution, the Spaniards asked a doctor to check on him?
A man and a dog?
Right. Yes, I'll talk about the dog later. Very good. So, look at that first. So they check Rizal. Now, if you will have an execution minutes from now, what will you feel?
Fear.
Fear, very good. What else? What other emotions? If you will be executed, yes.
The doctor checked Jose's heartbeat to see if he was scared or not, but he wasn't scared.
Oh, very good. And he was not scared.
And the dog checked its sweat.
Later, very good. They saw, based from the pulse and to blood pressure, results, blood pressure is normal. His pulse rate is also normal. So he already accepted what will happen to him. So very good, he is already at peace.
So he died for
Yes.
his country.
But now, everyone here, look at, describe to me what is Rizal's wearing. He's wearing what?
A jacket.
A suit. And if you're a British gentleman, that's not only one suit, it is double vest. Right? Look at it. In this heat in Manila, he's wearing double vest. Right? It only means Rizal is wearing his day's best. It means Rizal chose the best of his clothes and he wore a very fine garment in his execution day. Right? When do you usually wear your special dress or your special shirt? You don't have one yet? During special occasion. So Rizal knows this is a special occasion. And did you know? In this very spot, so many people are watching. Remember, this is a spectacle. People wanted to watch executions. So they are cheering, boo! Or others are so afraid because a Filipino will die. So many people are watching. And Rizal chose to wear his Sunday's best. Now, look at Rizal's height. Is he a giant? Is that really Rizal's height?
No.
No, it's actually just an enlargement more than life, okay? Don't be confused. In the first researches before, they thought Rizal is just 4'11". Okay, they said, but new discovery in the Taylor records of Rizal is actually at least 5'4", okay, 5'5". Okay, it's not true, okay po. So, new research by Dr. Ambit Ocampo, but this is not his real height, okay? It's just they want to make it really
girlfriend.
right.
Why is he so tall?
Yeah, just to recreate it.
Pero
No.
madami siyang girlfriends.
Yeah,
even though
many
you were
girlfriends.
short.
The recorded is 18, the only record. But we don't know the others. That's why Rizal is Rizal. But anyway, how many lines again? 2. Can you please review me? Who's in the first line?
Filipinos.
Very good. The second line?
Spanish.
Very good. The Spanish mestizos.
Why did they make the Filipinos shoot him?
Look, very good question. That's also my question to you. I want you to answer that. To make it more what?
Brutal.
Brutal. Because to make it real, who killed Rizal? His fellow, right? Kababayans, fellow Filipinos. Look at how brutal they are. Right? To choose that to make it more theatrical. But Rizal requested, they supposed to, when they pulled the trigger, the target is supposed to be his head. But he requested, please don't, right? Shot me dead. Because you know, Rizal is still vanidoso. Might be the old teachers knows that. He is narcissistic in a way. Okay? I'm a little bit kind of that. So, is that he actually wanted to die, right? In a dignified way.
I think
but of course, if you're the enemy of the state, you should die in shame. And when they pulled the trigger, when they shot, Rizal's body will fall and will see the dirt, his own blood and the dirty soil. Yes, and he will face the ground, the land, and it shows you should die in shame. But thankfully, the guards granted, okay, will not shot you in the head, but he requested second, the head. But he requested another request. He said, can I face you? That's how brave Rizal is. He wanted to face the firing squad. Imagine you're hearing tang, 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 tang. The drums, the drum beat, and then you can feel a lot of guns facing at you. He said, "Oh, I can face you," but they didn't grant his request. Now, everyone, Primary House Manila.
Mabuhay!
Everyone compress here. This is a nice part of the story. Look at it. Look at the position of Rizal. He is tied, right? Can see it, right? So look at this very unique position of Rizal. Remember, they didn't allow him to face the firing squad. But Rizal in his mind, I will not die in shame. When Rizal heard in Spanish, preparen, it means prepare. And then when he heard fuego, it means fire. He tilted his body facing them. That's why you can see that very exact moment when one of the bullets hit his back, and he tried, in every movies in the Philippines will try to recreate it.
Why is there something on his arm?
Right, he's tied up. That's why he tried to face them, and then he will fall facing the ground,
No.
facing the
Sky.
Everyone look at
The sky.
everyone look at the sky. Did Rizal die in shame? No. He died with pure dignity. And he uttered his very last words, just like Jesus Christ, consummatum est, it is finished. But the Spaniards are not yet done. To make sure, are you listening?
Yes.
Is Primary House Manila listening?
Yes.
They're not finished. They did a mercy killing, a mercy shot rather. They shot him close range in the heart to make sure he died. Why there's a dog? It's an execution mascot and in a confirmatory mammal who can detect if the human being is still
Alive.
alive. That's why you have a dog there, to make sure that he's really dead.
Then why is that guy over there shooting his leg?
In his direction, not his leg. So what happened? Rizal died, right? And of course, he's no longer considered a Catholic, so they cannot bury him in a Catholic cemetery. They dumped his body outside the Paco Park. But thankfully, his sister were able to locate the
What's that
remains of
statue over
Rizal.
there?
Again?
All the way there.
That's a priest. Is that the one with the cap and the robe? Yes, that's a priest. So of course,
One holding something.
the one.
One holding that.
A Bible and a rosary.
Not the one with there.
Where? There? It's a drum.
Far away from the car.
Yes, that's a drum because it shows the movement, right, of the parade of Rizal from Intramuros to here. So they dumped his body. They were able to locate it. So the remains stayed there in a little bit, but his family brought some of his remains to their house in Santa Mesa, and later on they will transfer it in that very spot to the most important monument in this country. Okay? Are we still mabuhay?
Mabuhay!
Mabuhay. Now let's have a group picture here. Go here, everyone.
Okay, I'll be back in a
Yeah,
second,
so
guys.
Rizal is our background.
Fine.
Alright, we're so blessed.
I know.
Hindi masyado.
Sobrang,
Unit po, no? Tapos biglang
it's hotter, not super.
and
Hindi maaraw.
I didn't give you
Partially
my
this is-
consent.
Who cares?
yes. Pero actually this,
It's illegal to film someone without their consent.
once you enter the Rizal,
Yeah.
here we can exit here. Yes, to para meron ka nila. Pero actually yung Rizal Monument is kilometers.
They put it this because the kilometers.
It's actually, yes, it means later I will also discuss. It's the same. So anyway, here.
Sorry everybody about that. Cut over there. The battery went down on the phone. Well, I can't promise for doing a second try on doing that tour, but I'm gonna be making now YouTube shorts. I hope you like and subscribe. I have a surprise on you on the other page. Dubs Boy out. Subscribe.